morning, good morning. Sorry I'm a bit late. It's I had a bit of an issue, as always. Yeah. Anyway, I felt like forgot. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna paint some poppies this morning. I'm trying to see if I can get the desk. I've got two scenes, but it's not swapping over, so I don't know why. Maybe it is, and I'm not sure. I've just been a bit strange about it. It should swap over to another scene. That's what I was fannying about with. Anyway, welcome. I'm going to paint some poppies today. Again, it's last of the poppies. Last of the poppies for today, for this month, because the project from my Patreons has been poppies this week. And if you're a Patreon of the... Oh, I forgot what it's called. It's not peony. One of the levels, you get a class. So, yeah. Let me just stick the other light on. It's really dark this morning. I don't know what to unplug. Too many plugs. There we go. Let me see if that works. Let's have a light. Is that a bit better? A little bit. It is really dark. Anyway, it sets for the moody lighting. I have got like another camera view, but I was fiddling about with, but for some reason it's not working. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'm still here. I think it left for a bit, so yeah, sorry about that. It's back again. Let's paint some poppies, shall we? Before it completely goes wrong. Hear me clicking around there. There we go. Right. Let's sort this out, shall we? I don't want to end that. It's because I've got too many tabs open, you know. It's a bit like my brain. Too many tabs open, and then it's like saying it's not doing it, and then it's, yeah. I'm just gonna paint anyway, and if it records, it records. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's nobody here to tell me otherwise. Anyway, poppies. If you hear snoring, it's my dog. It's not me. It's very snory today. He had a nice long walk yesterday, so he's a bit worn out. These are like more of the traditional poppies, trying to be anyway. I'm just going to do them simples. I'll try to. I can't see anyone here, but so I don't know if I am actually live or not, but I'm just carrying on regardless. It won't be a long one, this, because they're simple poppies. Look, that blue's taken over the world. Let's block that a bit. So I don't want it to be more red than blue. Stick a bit more of that orange in. That's the ticket, as you see. That's that one. Let's do another one down here. This has got a lot of masking tape on it, this. Sorry, I had a fluff on my finger. I don't know where that's from. Do a little bit of splishy splashy. this is bleach I've got in here. That's probably what's making everything go crazy. Oh, and I know why no one's watching, because it's on private for some reason. Hang on. Why is it on private? There we go. I'm public now, so it was on private, so that's probably why no one was watching. That's really weird. It's never done that before. That's a first for me. They must have changed something. No wonder I get confused. That blue takes over the world. Stick a bit more in there. It's no good it being on private, is it? If I'm going live, it's just like, come on. Right, hello. Sorry if you missed the first bit. Apparently it was on private for some reason. So I've spent the last, how long? 10 minutes thinking, oh, there's nobody here. Why is there no one here? Oh, it's because it's on private. I think it's going to be one of those days today. I'm blaming antihistamines, because I've had like an allergic reaction to something the other day, and I've been taking antihistamines, and they make you a bit blurry of the head. Morning, Margaret. Morning, Lisa. I've been live for 10 minutes, Lisa, before I realised it's on private and no one was really going to see anyway. I was just like, oh, why isn't anyone here? That's why. So dumb. And I've also like set up this thing so you can see a different angle. I've spent all morning doing this. Well, not all morning, like the last few minutes, but it's not swapping over. So I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah. And now I can't find the, there we go. It didn't swap over, did it? No. I'm good. I'm good at this morning. I thought it's just gonna be a quick one this morning. I was just like, oh, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, as usual. I was just painting poppies, talking to myself for the last God knows how long. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just do a bud. Let's get this like looking like it is actually poppies. Instead of like blobs everywhere. Let's give these some stems. Now I've smudged everything. You know, it's going to be like one of those days where you're like, ugh. It's one of those days. And if you hear snoring, it's not me, it's Cyril. Let's make this into like, let's do another one up here. I like painting poppies because you just need to do blobs really, and it's all good. I've found my love of the Indesthrine blue again, but it does take over. It's taken over the world here a bit. As she puts more on. Stop. Never mind, eh? This is the last of the poppies for this it's the last live I'm going to be doing in November. I don't know. Something. No, it's not my last live before Xmas, because I'm doing. Oh no, that's the wrong colour. See, I can't concentrate today. I'm going to be doing Christmas watercolours, and if you're a member of my Patreon, that will be the project for December. Is like Christmas things, things. So you'll find me painting robins and watching snowmen and like Christmas foliage. Christmas foliage, things like that. I think I did it last year, but I didn't like make it official. So I will be putting up last year's paintings as well as pre-recorded. This is just a pencil. I'm trying to get like the insides of the poppies done. So that will be on my Patreon, and I'll do the lives as Christmas ones too. So I'm going to painting some wreaths and things like that, and just general Christmas stuff. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I had this like vision of what I wanted to paint, and you know it never sort of works, does it? Sorry, my hair's getting in the way. It's a bit unruly at the minute. My poppies in my garden had so many buds on them. It's just a background poppy. Might do a background on this actually. All right, okay, Melanie. When's it change over to December? Maybe Wednesday would be my last poppy painting. Yeah, Wednesday would be my last poppy painting. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Because that will be the oh, I haven't got a calendar here. It'd be something like that. You missed it, Melanie. I spent 10 minutes talking to myself because my video is set on private. It's never done that before. And then I'm like, what? What's going on? Why isn't anyone here? I was like, oh, I'm sad. I'm all alone. Oh, that's nice, Margaret. I like California poppies. I haven't painted those. Oh, I was going to do blue poppies this morning. I completely forgot. And I'll do that for Wednesday. It would be my last one. I'll do a blue Himalayan poppy. I did sort of, I think on my Patreon I said I was going to do that. God, what's wrong with my head? I need to write things down a bit more. I'm trying to get more organised. I'm just like, I don't know. All right, Thursday's the 1st of December. Okay, I got time then. Yeah, on Wednesday I'm going to paint a blue Himalayan poppy. There we go. Now I'm going to paint gingerly around all this. But you know my gingerly, it's not like painting around, is it? It's more like splodge it on and hope for the best. This is really wet, this bud, so this bud's going to go into all the rest of it, which I don't mind, because it gives lovely effects. This is cerulean blue. Yeah, I like cerulean blue. So I don't mind because that one's smushing into the background because it's more of a background poppy, so that would do. Yeah, I did just lick my brush. Maybe it's just something, sorry, just hitting everything. Maybe it's just something in the air. It has been a bit bonkers. That sounds about right, Margaret. Yeah, you write things down and then you forget where the list is. That's what I usually do, or don't look at it. You're like, I'm so organised. You have like this. These spats have been really organised. Yeah, I've written a list of things to do. I've got a book somewhere, but I always forget. And then I end up writing the things down that I've done and crossing them off at the end of the day. So it's like, yeah, I have been really productive. Look what I've done. It's really, which is, I don't know. I think it's like working for myself. You have to be quite, my friend came to help me once with stuff, and she was quite surprised at how organised I actually was. like my work ethic, I like work for a certain amount of time, then I have a coffee break, and then it's back to work. And, like, she was surprised that I was so organised in that matter. She knows me too well. Last week it was a new moon. That's probably what it was then, Lisa. It was like, oh, it's like, I don't know. It was weird. I'm glad it wasn't just me then. Maybe this week I'll be more productive. I don't know. The time just seemed to go really quickly. I'm just going to stick. This is that nice blue I like, because I like to use the same blue that I used in the painting, even though it's not going to be blue. Was it Indethrine blue? One of my favourite colours by Winsor and Newton. Now I've done this really dark here and you're not going to see anything, but it doesn't matter. I'm just painting over what's dried. This is going to be quite nice, this. I can tell it's going to be quite a nice little painting. Do a little bit more red in the background for the poppies that are in the background. I think I've got enough background stuff going on there. I will put the details of the middles of some of them in a minute. Let's do a bit of splishy splosh. A bit more salt, because I like the way the sorry, I just hit the stand. Hi Kathleen. Oh, that's bad, Margaret. Yeah, I was waiting. That happened to me as well this week. I was waiting. When was it? On Tuesday. I was waiting for my son. I was parked in a lay-by, actually, in like a lay-by. It wasn't a main road or anything, just a little road in a village. Parked on there. Someone hit my wing mirror and drove straight off. I was like, how on earth did you manage that? They just drove away, and I was sitting in the car. It made me jump because I was like watching videos on YouTube. I was just like, what? They just drove off. Luckily, my wing mirror just pinged, but it's just like, really. Oh, that's good, Margaret. Glad they got like the details. There was a horrific accident the other night. When was it? Saturday night, and it was one of my friends who live here near me. They were in a like head-on crash. This delivery driver was on his phone, like a pizza man. Was on his phone. Overtook 3 cars. So he was in the wrong lane, hit them head on. And then he ran off. So the helicopter was out looking for him and stuff. They were quite badly injured, but they're okay, luckily. And the state of the car, I saw like the car, I was like, bloody hell, how did anyone get out of that? But I think it was quite a new car, so they're designed to take all the impact, aren't they? So luckily the car took all the impact, and yeah, right. But this guy didn't have any insurance or anything. Yeah, man, your kitchen fire. I was imagining you setting the turkey on fire. that was quite bad, wasn't it? So your first live, Kathleen? Yeah, I know. I do it at a weird time. Sometimes I do them a bit later. Occasionally, like once a month, maybe. If you press the bell, you might get a notification of stuff. But I'm not so organised enough to actually schedule when I'm going to be late, because I never know what I'm doing. I'm just like wing it. I'm a master of winging it, I think, is the right thing. It's really dark here, isn't it? You can't really... Can you see what I've painted? No, really. Right, let's add some detail. I'm like, oh, it's so dark. It's only just sort of getting light outside. Let's just get some... Let's add some details, and these will look a little bit better. Cyril's very heavy breathing. It's not me. Thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, winging it. Definitely. Comes with creativity, yeah. That's what I like to think anyway. I'm a master of winging it. Leaving things to the last minute is another thing I'm really good at. I work best when like I'm under pressure. And then when I organise things, like this morning, I end up talking to myself for 10 minutes before I realise it's on private and not actually live. Does make me chuckle sometimes. What's that saying? The best planned whatever's. Sorry, Melanie. Yeah, it's me. I've got a terrible case of heavy breathing. I do though. I know I breathe heavily when I'm concentrating. My sister always takes the piss out of me for it. I go. But that like snory is not me, I promise. They look a little bit more like poppies now, sort of. Margaret, no. Luckily, after Steve caught him, fingers crossed we haven't had anything else stolen. I don't want to tempt fate or anything, but all's been good and well around here lately, which is good. The boys that like kick the bus shelter and generally make a ruckus. Oh, that's a good word, isn't it? Outside, like a little gang of them. They seem to have disappeared as well, which is really good. And I don't want to speak too soon, touch wood, or tempt fate. Everything's been nice here. This is good. Yeah, I have to watch my breathing. Sometimes when I'm like doing a video where I'm not talking and I'm just recording it for a pre-record. Sorry, I haven't got my neo colours here. I'm not explaining what I'm doing. Am I just trying to give these a bit of a centre? And then I play it back, like, and I hear myself like doing that weird breathing. I'm like, no. I probably do it on here when I go quiet, when I'm concentrating. But I'm blaming the dog. There we go. Anyway, I think this is finished. You can't really see. It's nice. It's nicer in person than it is with all these lights on that I've got at the minute. I'm not sure if this tape's going to come off actually. I thought I'd take the tape off for an unveiling. Everything's drying really quickly actually. I don't know why I've stuck so much tape on it. Well, maybe I had an idea about doing something. Oh, I've forgotten as usual. It's probably going to take off the, yeah, look, it's pulling up the, I hate tape. Why can't they make, I do sort of like run it across my top a few times, but it's pulling the, I stuck it down really well. Maybe I should have heated it up before I took it off, because that sometimes helps the situation. See, look, it's pulled all the stuff off paper. It's all right. It's only around the outside. It's not the actual painting. There we go. Looks quite nice when it's just like that. Ta-da! Now I ended up with loads of masking tape. I'm not using that masking tape again. It's really thick and it pulls off the paper. Can you see? They look a bit blodgy. Splodgy? Splodgy, blodgy. It's a new word of mine. There we go. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Melanie, that's funny. Holding your breath. Right, thank you. Right, so on Wednesday I will be painting blue Himalayan poppies. I will try and remember. I did say I was going to do it today. I was saving it for the last one, so that's good, because last poppies is Wednesday. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm starting off a new project on my Patreon, which is links down below if you want to go and join in. I'll be doing Christmas things. You don't get the full project if you are on the lower tier, but you get the full project if you are on the £10 and up one. And then for the next tier, I think it's £25 or $25, and you get a class every month, and also the backdated classes. So if you join in a few months' time, you're going to get loads of classes. Anyway, thank you, and I will see you on Wednesday. And please give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so as well. And I will be putting up some pre-recorded ones. I've scheduled a few to come on. I think it's the same times, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So have a look at those. It's usually the lives that I just make up into one without all my talking. So anyway, take care, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye. I can't end the stream because I can't find the page. There we go. Bye.